plaas vervangers nou op die veld.
What plays it out to?
And here goes the majestic Kane Bulita. Great run by Nombakusa. Try! Willie Rose! Oh, what a moment and what a start! Iemand het ook baie vaart, hy trap. Ingehalu still going. Niven Peterson, oh what an amazing drive!
Into Monday with the crucial tackle.
Does he have the distance and the direction?
Does indeed, fantastic. The bashes go up.
It's the Grapey Rugby Festival year 2019. It's a colossal clash against Selborne versus Northwood. This should be an interesting game. With me is Garen Evitz, and we're in for a humding of a match, Garen.
Yes, thanks, Jono. Absolutely pearl of a day here in Port Elizabeth. It's been an absolutely fantastic day of schoolboys rugby, all the way from under 14s all the way up to the first team level, and we're here looking at two sides who I think both lost in their last games on Thursday, unfortunately. I think Selborne got pipped at the edge by Jeppy, and Northwood went down quite heavily to Grey High, the host team. But this should be an absolute humdinger, so both teams looking to bounce back and prove a point here on the penultimate game here at the Grey High School Standard Bank Rugby Festival.
Well, Selborne College with a kickoff through Coles, and it's a deep one, midfield, fielded by Northwood.
Northwood taking the ball up here just inside their 22. Some big hits coming from Selborne again. Looking to recycle some quick ball, little pods off 9. That looks like the pop forward there. Vernon Matonga. Popping out to Van Hazen at the hooker. We can just get through the plays here early on in the day. Both teams just feeling each other. Selborne might have turned over.
They have. Goes wide to Jacques Wilson, who makes a mess of it on his toes. Not the best pass in the world, and not the start that someone will be looking for.
Oh, very unfortunate there. Nice little turnover just outside the 22, and unfortunate knock-on, very uncharacteristic of one of the big Selborne boys there, big ball runners again. We're going to find out today to see if there's any new type of game plan the guys are looking to run today. But Selborne very effective with their big ball runners running off 9 and 10. And so here we have our first scrum down of the day, just outside the Northwood 22. And probably looking for a good exit player. Here the front rows lining up there today. Ryan Francis, Donnie van Hazen and Vernon Matonga of Northwood up against the Selborne boys of Diani, Hussen and Kalashe. And the ref not happy there. He's trying to get things nice and steady here at Boys Schools Rugby. They make sure the scrums are really nice and steady before they feed the ball in. Yeah, both teams look very hungry to play today, so we're looking for a humding of a match here. The 9 for Northwood there, Luke Cornelius, about to feed the ball in the scrum. And off the way to the left, nice pop to the 10, Makaza. Breaks through the first tackle, trying to get the offload, but knocked it on in the tackle.
The ball's turned over here. Raiden Masters taking it forward. It was a great tackle by Josh Roberts, the scrum off, as he collects the ball, plays it to Jared Taylor, who plays it out the back door to Coles, who immediately goes wide. They're looking to go wide here. This JP Van Sal, he's found some space. This is good work by Selborne. Clean needed. Ball is there. Roberts to Diani, who plays it to Kalashe, who finds Aiden van Wyk. Good fast tempo here. Kalashe playing Coles. Coles looks for a little jab over the top, but it's fielded by Northwood.
Yeah, there's no one home here at the moment for Selborne. They need to get someone back to cover this. Northwood just spotted that. There's a 9 at the box kick. Cornelius putting a nice big kick down the centre of the field there.
Sibusiso Javu had a great game against Jeppy, and looking to capitalize on some attacking. A good turn there from Luwala Bata as they take play to the 10-meter line. Roberts to Coles. He finds Huisen, who's going to take the ball up all day long, but is well met by the Northwood boys. This might even be a turnover ball here.
Yeah, definitely more called there. Jono, looks like they're looking to hold it up, and indeed, turnover, scrum down, Northwood ball. Looks like they're targeting the big runners again. I know Because Jeppy tried it the other day, and they got away with it. And it looks like Northwood is taking something out of the Jeppy playbook as well. So here we come down for our second scrum of the day. There on the Selborne 10-metre line.
So 3 defenders coming in there around Goosen and wrapping him up. Maybe Goosen coming up a little bit high into contact, but he's definitely going to have another run at it. And
yeah, those boys are never going to hold back, those two. There's some great ball carriers there on the Selborne side.
Jared Taylor and Jacques Goosen both playing SA Schools in 2018. Guys to watch, along with Mapansela at 12, the captain, and Sibusisi Javu from the back has definitely got some dancing shoes on.
So a little attacking scrum here for Northwood. Cornelius looking to feed the ball in the scrum.
The scrum's not looking very settled at the moment, Garen. Both sides looking a bit uneasy there in the front row.
Oh, it's getting a feel for each other, John, I think. I mean, you know, as a forward player, I think actually trying to feel where the pressure is, where the weaknesses perhaps are at scrum time. Both sides very solid at scrum, though.
Again, I played on the side of the scrum, and my shoulder was never really there.
So you weren't actually in the scrum, as the prop forward would say.
Just enough for the ref to think that I was.
And the 8 picks from Fukadolo. That was Ranger with the pick and go on the blind side there. They're looking to recycle quick ball.
Good tackle by Kalashe.
Couple of short little pops. Cornelius looking to get the ball wide. Out to number 2. That's Donnie van Hazen. A little bit of slow ball coming here out to the 10, Makaza. And unfortunately just mishandled there by Masira at the inside centre berth. Maybe just trying a little bit too hard. Everyone trying to get the first hit in nice and early in the game. But very exciting first few minutes.
And I must say, Selborne showing some good defensive line integrity there as they pressed up together. And, you know, that causes pressure for the attacking side when you look up and the defence is moving up and taking up the space.
And they were shifting very well, and obviously their spacing was nice, and, you know, opposition don't see any holes there, and the mistake was made.
So just off screen here, number 11, JP van Zyl, coming off his line, and he could be used in midfield here as Roberts looks to feed. Need a steady scrum here, and Coles takes it up, finds Mapansela, who takes it forward, beats a defender. Roberts to Taylor. Taylor takes it over the advantage line. Good clean by Tonkin. Roberts goes wide. Goosen tucks the ball underhand and gets rid of 1 or 2 defenders. Roberts quick to the breakdown, looks for Coles. Coles plays wide to Taylor again, who takes it well past the advantage line. Taking play to the 10-metre. Coles looks out the back door to Mapansela. Warwick Day gathers the ball, but he's well met there and put under pressure at ruck time. Roberts has to go into steady. Mapansela looking for Coles again. Coles finds Tonkin. Tonkin takes it up and drives forward. Roberts finds Taylor again, who plays Coles. Coles goes wide to Sibujavu, who's got a clean set of heels. Plays on the inside to Goosen. Goosen taking it up to the 10-metre on the right-hand channel. Ball pops out and Roberts has to field it. This could be trouble here. Ball pops out and penalty to Northwood, who takes no time in establishing an attack.
Yeah, Selborne went 10 yards back there, even though it wasn't a very good clean out there. Definitely went 10 yards back, so they're going to come back to retake that penalty there. And the ref might just have a word about some reckless cleaning out at the ruck there.
There's number 3.
Matongo, Vernon Matongo.
As we see the replay here. Quick tap, clever play.
Cornelius, yeah.
And watch this fly in. Wow.
Yeah, it was number 2 there, Donnie van Hazen. Obviously just mistimed that. It just didn't look too pretty.
You know, the coaches say you need to win the shoulder battle at the ruck and the clean out. The Selborne player was basically lying on the defence.
So you have Northwood line out just outside the Selborne 22. Another attacking backline move they have set up here, Northwood.
Kalasha.
Yeah, ball doesn't go to
taking
hand.
the ball from the back, looking to link up. That's good play. This is Raiden Masters, the number 8. Oh, good presence of mind to let the ball go and keep going. He looked to play Taylor, but didn't go to hand. Wow, this is entertaining stuff.
That was like Ryan Francis just shook off one of the Selborne guys. They're getting on the short side there. Quite isolated. It's like a lock forward there.
Young Josh Roberts at 9 has done a lot of work defensively.
Oh, hands just costing both sides this early on in the game. And they'll come back for scrum down Selborne ball. Some good enterprising stuff there. You can see the guys are just trying to find some weaknesses down the short side.
Well, great knowledge of the game there by Raiden Masters, as wasn't held in the tackle, released the ball and picked it up again, and almost a one-man show, pick and drive, and really good go forward ball there from Selborne.
Yeah,
I think both sides just needing to capitalize and maybe just show a little bit of patience in attack, both looking to spread the ball and keep the other side unawares of the attack, but a little bit of patience needed from both sides.
You can see the wind in the distance there, just blowing from left to right as you're looking at it. It's a bit of an onshore breeze. Looks a bit of a southeaster today. Not having too much effect on the game, but definitely will favour the guys playing from left to right as you see the field.
Well, the game before saw St Andrews just pip Jeppy at the end, and using that slight breeze to put them back in the left corner.
It's about a third scrum down today. You can see the lovely crowds out there, all the old boys enjoying the beautiful sunshine and lovely rugby weather.
And Selborne with the feed here through Josh Roberts, and short on given. Josh taking it quick, finding Mapanselis, finds some space. He opts to hold it on, a little tap to Coles. Coles goes a little show and go. This is Warwick Day on the short side. He needs to stay in here, and he does well to do so. Oh, Luwala Boata with a tap ahead, but it's fielded.
Oh, good covering there by the Selborne boys. Northwood looking to recycle this quickly and still going down that short side there. Good shift defense from Selborne, nothing really on there, just trying to reset it up. And unfortunately he gets bundled into touch. Some good defense again, some good shift defense, pushing the Northwood guys into touch there, and it'll be a Selborne throw in.
Good tackle there by Goosen as he kept working through the tackle. Positive hit, and was able to win the line out.
Let's see if the Selborne throws any better than Northwood guys. Northwood overthrew the last line out. Not too sure if the wind's going to have too much of a factor. These boys should be good enough to read the wind at their line out time.
Some interesting transitions in line out as Mapansela decides to take it through the direct route. Roberts finds Taylor, who pops it on the inside to Kalashe. Goosen steps on his inside, but he's held up. This is great defense. And Northwood, turnover. Wow. Resolute defense here by Northwood.
Yeah, definitely Northwood guys trying to get into the Selborne boys' heads there by targeting the big runners. And a real team effort there. Always putting out 2 or 3 tacklers around Taylor and Goosen, trying to really get in their heads. And
yeah, it's not often that you see Jacques Goosen getting lifted off the ground.
yeah, there's some big boys on this Northwood side as well. And there's a combo there from Siabonga Sitolo. Let's go Northwood, not till I die. And he's following us on the SSL channel on YouTube. SSL Rugby, fantastic. Matthew Kutsa. Come on, college.
Thanks for your comment there, Matthew. Played a great game this morning against Northwood under 16 side.
Lots of Selborne support here. Ryan Baird saying, come on, Selborne. So lots of guys. There's a Bra Army. Just thanking everyone for their live streaming. And here comes Northwood again. Oh, a terrible pass there from Cornelius. Behind the back of Makaza at 10, and some sloppy play from Northwood, giving Selborne a nice attacking platform here just outside their 22. I see here Goosen's got quite a big limp going on there, Jono. This could become an issue maybe going forward. I don't know if the coaches have picked it up. I'm sure they have by now. But anyway, it's their attacking scrum. Selborne attacking scrum just outside the Northwood 22.
Take a lot to get Goosen off the field. He's a tough customer.
I don't want you to feed those guys in East London, Jono. There's some beasts running around in Slumtown.
There's some good beef grazing there on the meadows of the Eastern Cape. As Roberts feeds to Masters, who does well to hold up. Is this a held up ball though? They're going forward, and he manages to get on the ground. Roberts plays Goosen. Goosen slipping there. And taken up here by Aiden van Wyk, who plays it off to Taylor. But the defense is looking strong here from Northwood. Chicken Nkalashe taking the ball forward, looking for Goosen, but finds Masters instead. Mapansela with a little dab through, and oh, so close. But that's some enterprising play there from Selborne. But it's got to be said, Northwood are really equal to the task defensively here.
Yeah, they're showing some fantastic defense. Really sticking to the Selborne boys, the big runners there. There was a nice little option there, little kick through. Unfortunately, just pushed a bit too far. We have a defensive line out here for Northwood on their own line. Van Hazen with the throw-in. Not well taken again. And just recovered there by Cornelius. Trying to set it up for the big exit here. The wind will be at his back. But there's actually no one back in the pocket. And they make an absolute mess of that, giving advantage to Selborne on the 5-meter line.
Well, there's two opportunities in a row. Gift wrapped here for Selborne, and they'd want to capitalize on that.
Definitely the back line all having a little word out there. They've definitely got some sort of planned move going on here.
I wouldn't be surprised with a little narrow 8-9 on the blind.
Are you picking with Sanjana? You're gonna?
I think maybe an 8-9 on the blind if they get their shoulder right.
I reckon give it a Coles, little show and go under the poles.
JP waiting just behind the back line. They need a good scrum first, yeah. Mapansela, good step on the inside. Support needed there. Looked like it might even be a turnover, but Roberts takes it wide to Goosen. They're not going to stop him from there. It is a try. Well, Goosen wasn't looking comfortable now, but he'll be comfortable with that try.
Yeah, with ball in hand, he's very, very difficult to stop Goosen there. You see he's still hovering a little limp as he moves back there.
And here's the replay. Roberts almost looked like the ball was stolen there. Roberts with a great pass there to Goosen. He lines up the space, and he's not going to get stopped from close range there. Great try, Selborne College. There was also a quick conversion there
from Day.
From Warwick Day. Little drop kick in front of the poles, and Jacques Goosen. Familiar sight going over the line.
Good sign of what's to come, showing Selborne referee want to play ball. They want to get that ball, speed up the game quite a bit. Here's number 10 from Northwood, Makaza, into Koza. Makaza with the kickoff. Putting it down the middle channel, but he overcooked it. And unfortunately, he did not read that wind too well and pushed it over the touch line, and they'll come back for a scrum on the halfway. Selborne ball. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the wind might have been just taken out of the sails of the Northwood guys there. They just look a bit flat at the moment. They need to try and pick themselves up. They need some captaincy to come to the front and get these guys cheered up and back on it, because they were doing fantastically well a few minutes back. And Selborne just kept bashing it up, and finally broke through with Goosen with a great try right next to the right upright.
Still a lot to play for in this game, and Northwood definitely looking equal to the task here. But it's a scrum on the halfway as Roberts feeds. Masters looks to take it from the base. Plays Roberts. Roberts gets caught up, and he needs some help there. Again.
Yeah, early break there.
Selborne will be happy with the string of calls maybe flowing in their direction at the moment. And
always nice to relieve a bit of pressure. And now Dave must just get this into touch, and then they can set up again for another attacking backline move.
Against the breeze here, he makes certain. And Selborne will want to launch an attack from here, just short of the 10-meter line. And they're off for a short line out. It looks like a 6+1 or 5+1. And taken at the front by Tonkin. They set up for a maul, and Aiden van Wyk is joined at the back, but it's a pick and go from Goosen. Goosen takes it up just short of the 22. It's good ball. It should be quicker as it goes to Coles. Coles finds Diani. Diani finds some space. He's showing some pace too. He's going all the way. He's just short of the 5 meter. Roberts is there. He takes a wide pass to Mapanselu, who doesn't find it. Ref says it's gone backwards, and Goosen's cleaning up. Clean there by Mapansela. Roberts to Taylor. Taylor plays it to Kalashe. This is good enterprising play by Selborne. Halfway up the field, and Mapansela takes it up again. I don't know how he got that pop-up, but ref is calling for previous infringement. Jared Taylor taking a tap there, and over the line he goes. Or was he just short? Goosen does it instead. And great try there by Jacques Goosen. He's known as the Raging Bull. And, well, last 5 minutes have been dominant by Selborne as we see the replay here. Jared Taylor taking a quick tap, and it looked like it was a certain try just short of the line. And Goosen said, I'll finish it off for you because that's what I do.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just looked like Northwood boys running out of numbers there on defense. They've definitely been very brave in the first 50 minutes of this game, but just running out of legs. And yeah, those Selborne big boys again just doing all the damage, and Northwood overcommitting guys into the tackle, and a little bit of space found out wide. And Selborne taking full advantage of that now. So great try there.
What a great break from the middle there. Diani taking the ball forward and showing
what prop forwards can do.
Yeah, quite a bit of pace for a loose-head prop.
Some centres will be proud of that. They would love to have that sort of wheels on them. Here's Day with a kick, kicking almost breeze left to right the way you see it right now. He tries to curl it in. Looks like a great strike.
Beautiful job. Takes a score to 14-0 with 20 minutes down, and Warwick Day doing well.
Quite an unorthodox kicker, Warwick Day, but it works for him, and it's fantastic 2 points there.
He's got a long set of pistons on him, Garen, but once they're in full swing, they do well.
Right, Northwood back with the kick-off here. Makaza trying to hang one up into the wind again.
Taken well there, Lawala Bata. He's found some space, but ref is calling a penalty. I think crossing, maybe a block runner there.
Yeah, I think it's like Northwood trying to slow the game down a bit. They can put out into touch, just test their line-out. They haven't had many line-outs. They had one in a similar position earlier today, and they overthrew it. So they're looking to maybe try and set that right. Yeah, good touch finder down the left-hand side there. Great touch finder. 5 yards out from the Selborne line. Northwood in a fantastic position to try and put some points on the board. Donnie van Hazen, the hooker, looking to throw to one of his locks there, Bigwood and Van Heerden. That looks like number 8.
Looks to have gone over. Goosen taking the ball forward.
Another overthrow there. Ranger Mfakadola unfortunately missed it and giving possession back to Selborne.
Coles with the clearance there, and Selborne will be happy with that outcome. Maybe just some simple errors creeping in there for Northwood.
No, that's his second line out, pretty much in the same position and overthrowing to the back. They're trying that 4-6 jumper at the back, and it's not working for them today. Maybe just play basics. Nice little 2 jump, a bit of a drive on. So here we go again. 30 meters further back this time. Now they're doing a 4-jumper move. You can see I sound like a backline coach, eh? Van Hazen with the throw-in, looking for one of his jumpers. Can't quite see the number there. That looked like it might be Bigwood or Van Heerden went up.
Great run, yeah.
Big smash to the middle there. Mpendu, Sivu Mpendu. Nice presentation. It's the first time Northwood been in the 22 for quite some time, looking to set it up. The whole back line waved out here on the right-hand side. Looking to recycle some early ball. Out to the number 10. Little scud move out to the 14, which is Sali Mlinzana. And the pods are set up to take it up. Some big bashes here. Selborne trying to hold it up at ruck time. Bit of a slow ball there, and he looks a bit isolated.
Big hits there from Taylor.
Some big clear outs coming in at the moment. Out to number 13, Majola. And unfortunately there's an injury on the field at the moment, and they're going to stop play just for safety's sake.
Jacques Goosen down, looking like he's in all sorts of trouble. As we said earlier, he was limping, didn't look happy at all.
Either knee or an ankle, he might have gone over it again, unfortunately, but he's a tough bugger. Getting back up, big limp on the go there. And as you can see from the pictures on your screen, an absolutely stunning day here. People that had options of watching rugby or going to the beach, and I'm so happy the thousands of people here are watching Grey High School rugby. Message out from Natemba, Makiguana. Let's go Selborne. Great commentators. Thanks Natemba. Must be for Jono. And Mario Kemp, go Selborne. Back in the boys from Haga Haga. And there's Johan van Heerden. Go Henry, number 19 from Northwood.
And Zing, 1366-8, Jacques Goosen lifts more weights with his legs than the whole Northwood front row. I don't know about that, Zing, but thanks for the comment.
All right, back to the game here. Northwood just inside the 22 of Selborne, looking for some good attack play. Cornelius is having a word to his 10. They're just trying to work out what's the easiest way to get over the Selborne try line. Because the Selborne defense has been relentless this half. And yeah, looking at the scoreboard, 14-0 up. You know, the way Northwood started off, I would definitely have thought they'd have more points on the board, and maybe this is their time. So Cornelius putting the ball in. Ranger Mfakadola at 8. Probably going to do a little pick up, 8-9. That's the call, coming to the right. Overlaps Anya. Oh, just the hands let him down, unfortunately. Back to Mfakadola. Trying to set it up on the right-hand side. Quickly back to the big boys running it up the middle. Some recycling from Cornelius. Out to the fly half. And to the number 3, Matongo. Just need to get some patience here in the 22 of Selborne, and don't panic. Just trying to set it up in the midfield. Selborne trying to hold it up and try and get the turnover. If the ref calls more, then it's definitely going to be over.
Some big hits out there, Garen.
Yeah, actually, this is massive. Big turnover. Selborne did the strip in the tackle.
Aiden van Wyk with the ball now. There's a few reserves on as Roberts takes it forward. They're going to look to clear here, surely. They take it up. One more crash ball there. Warwick Day helping out at scrum off.
Just trying to get Coles back into position there.
One of the tallest scrum offs I've ever seen. As Roberts plays Coles and he looks to clear, but it's fielded by Northwood.
Oh, that's the left wing there. Looks like a Mlinzana. Salih Mlinzana. He has a big man running up the middle. I can't see his number from here, unfortunately. The Northwood guys are trying to set it up just inside the Selborne 22 again. There isn't it. Selborne boys down, injured on the field, and the medics are on, but the game is carrying on. Northwood trying to slow down, some pick and goes, just trying to suck the big Selborne boys into it. Here they go again, little pick and go. Getting smashed around ruck time there. Now the 9 picks, tries to go blindside. I don't think it was on.
Well fielded by Sibu Javu. Went up into the air.
Clean catch in the 22, but no mark called.
I think he tried, but there were 5 oaks around him. This is Loiso Peteni that's come on in place of Jacques Goosen. And good clearance there. A few injury woes here for Selborne, as we see number 21 Kokan Gobe on the field. We see Loiso Peteni on the field, and JP Fansel looking to be in a spot of bother. But play continues.
Just my apologies to the Northwood guys. We can't really see the numbers from the top here. So those lock forwards. So you got Bigwood there, Kieran Bigwood, and Henry van Heerden. And yeah, they have another line out. Van Hazen to throw the ball in. Another and long throw to the back.
Again over the top. And
you've got to question the decision making there. That's about the 3rd or 4th one they've put over the top. But I think the ref might have called numbers in the line out there, or it was a knock on, and he's come back for a scrum, Northwood ball. So interesting decision there, but I'm sure they're happy to get it as we move into the last few minutes of the first half.
And all of this brought to you by School Sport Live and proudly sponsored by Standard Bank. What an amazing platform we have here in broadcasting school sport, and all over the world and all over the country. You're able to tune in. You can follow us on School Sport Live on Facebook. You can like us, YouTube, Twitter, and play continues here.
Yeah, out to the fullback, Dinhidza. Shane Dinhidza. Northwood trying to speed this game up a little bit the last few minutes here. That looks like the big prop forward taking it up there, Matongo. Vernon Matongo.
Still going.
Huge leg drive there. Fantastic field position here. They come down the right, on the right hand side to number 8. He breaks the first tackle. Mfakadola trying to set up, coming blind again. Little show and go from Cornelius. And
It's been turned over by Jared Taylor. Raiden Masters takes it forward. Very unfortunate for Northwood, who are building momentum here, but it's been turned again.
Here comes the hit. Hey!
Great hit by Luwala
It's
Bata.
on the wide. Very good try. Comedy of errors there from both sides. Lets the ball be turned over to Selborne, then to Northwood. And they found some space on that left flank there. And looks like the left wing there, Sali Mlenzana, who went over on the left wing, shot a nice clean pair of heels.
As we see the replay here, it was a steal and an opportunity to attack, but a great steal from number 7 as the ball immediately goes wide. Good hit here by Luwala Bata. But great try there. We just want to catch the number
Yeah, looks
by
like
number 11.
Yeah, that's incorrect on the name sheet here.
Potentially Onio Osonkwayo. Apologies, folks back at home.
We have to put a complaint through to Northwood management. This is the team list we were given, unfortunately. But
a great try nonetheless, Garen.
Points on the board, well deserved this half. I think Northwood definitely deserve to be on the board, and they can be happy with their efforts as we move into the last minute of the game, of the first half at least.
Well, Garen, they've been threatening for the last 5 minutes, and it pays off here with
That's the half.
unconverted try.
Yeah, that's
So the score is 14-5 to Selborne, and it's been a battering ram of a game, and we're in for an exceptional second half. Join us here at SSL, brought to you by Standard Bank. Well, it's 2 converted tries to Northwood's 1 converted try. Selborne lead, and this is the second half here. We're at the Grey Rugby Festival, brought to you by SSL and proud sponsor Standard Bank. What a first half it's been. Nothing short of the School of Hard Knocks here, as each side has tested their mettle against each other. Kick-off Northwood.
looks like Shane Dinhidza with the kickoff there, the fullback. Big prop forward taking a nice run up there. Vernon Matonga. Oh, and a breakaway from, looks like the number 2. And it's try time within 10 seconds of the kickoff.
What a start to the half.
I think the Selborne guys were half asleep. And it's Willie Chininga. Great effort there from the Northwood guys. Really putting some pressure on the Selborne guys at the kickoff. Recycled it. And we'll see it now on the replay. The big prop forward, massive handoff there. And he's still going. And he gives a little pop pass to Chininga. And a great effort. Good dive for the line.
30 seconds into the game. What a start.
Northwood boys very chuffed. They're keeping this game alive here. It takes the score to 14 points to 10 in Selborne's favour with the kick to come. But maybe just showing the intent from Northwood guys here in the second half. Definitely Selborne looked like they started dominating the collisions towards the end of the first half. And who knows, maybe there might be a slight bit of a a game changer. Some different tactics here. Northwood looking to keep the ball alive. And nice conversion there from Northwood. Yeah, looks like the fullback again, Shane Denhidza, with a nice conversion, taking the score to 14 points.
Well, both sides here
12.
taking no prisoners, and we're in for a scintillating second half as Coles looks to get proceedings underway, and bounce of the ball is lucky there for Northwood as they regroup.
Yeah, looking for a little exit here, trying to bring the big boys around here to crash some ball up now with the 9. Yes, Cornelius popping it out to one of the lock forwards. Looks like Ryan Francis, the loose head, as they take the ball just outside the 22. Nice ball out to the 10. Nice, beautiful little bit of feet there from Makaza. And looks like there's a high tackle there. It's going to be a penalty to Northwood. Good run there by Van Hazen. And also looked like a little footer from the Selborne guys. Ref will take them back for a penalty just near their own Northwood 10-yard line. And I'm sure they'll put this one out and try and regather and improve on their line-out play from the first half, which was pretty much diabolical. They had 3 scoring opportunities at line-out time and overthrew all 3 of them.
Garen, maybe Northwood's coach threw out one of those remember the Titan speeches at half-time, because they've come out with guns blazing here, and it's all Northwood.
Yeah, they look like they want to play. Yeah, they are right in front of us with Donnie van Hazen with the ball. Oh, another misty jumper for like the 4th or 5th time this half, unfortunately. Selborne ball.
Turnover ball here by Diana, who does well to go on the inside, but looked like a forward pass, and unnecessarily so. I mean, they just got a great steal from the line-out, and also in your own half, you're wanting to do the simple things well.
Yeah, as coaches talk about the work off the ball, the guys are just not working off the ball to get their depth there, and unfortunately it resulted in that slight little forward pass. So we have a scrum down here just inside the Selborne half on the Selborne 10. Northwood ball, and they definitely look like they brought their A game so far this half. Looks like they got a substitute on there at the back of the scrum. It could be number 22. I'm just trying to get a number.
This is Damon O'Connell in number 20 jersey, substitute. We also have Dylan Minnar on the field, and Dean Stokes, number 19.
A good scrum there, just playing in the blind side here. And some good defense from Selborne again. Ball goes loose. And Northwood managed to regather that. Number 1 taking it up, Ryan Francis. Looking for some quick, clean ball. Cornelius. Out to his hooker. Oh, some high-risk play there. Selborne almost intercepted that.
Looks like Warwick Day has pounced on that, and Diani takes it wide. This is Grant Pretorius, and he gets tackled backwards. But Connell there to feed to Mapansela. Mapansela plays wide to Pateni. Good clean ruck ball there. Connell looking to stage another attack. Not sure what happened there, but Mapansela was looking to maybe grubber it through. Unsuccessfully so, and Selborne going backwards here. This is Taylor. Taylor taking it forward, running a great line there, and the ball comes back now. Connell playing back to Coles, and Day looking to play wide, but he was tackled ball and all, and getting a little scrappy here, but Northwood in possession. A little slap in the face there from number 20.
Yeah, Northwood, good turnover from Northwood there. Cornelius looking to slow this game down. Off to number 4, Kieran Bigwood. Out to his hooker, Van Hazen. Just trying to set it up in the midfield there.
Great tackle there by Dean Stokes.
Northwood just need to hold on to the ball. A little bit isolated out there in that right flank. And Selborne contesting it. Looks like they got their hands on it as well. This could be another turnover. And indeed it looks like it is. Ball pops out on the Selborne side.
Diani taking it forward just over halfway line. And Javu coming into the base of the rack there, playing Coles. Coles looking to chip over the top and find some space, which he does. The ball's rolling for the corner, but it's going to be fielded by Northwood.
Northwood looking to run it out their own 22, but play a bit of a high-risk game here. They just need the numbers. The numbers are not there. Forwards are not connecting with the backs here. Still looking on the short side here, and now deciding to slow it down a bit. Maybe trying to set up a bit of an exit. I think they realised that it was a bit too high risk. Nice little step there from the Northwood centres as they work their way up to the 22. Still in a very defensive position.
15 didn't look ready to take that.
None of them look like they're ready to take it.
Sibu Javu with the ball here, or this Luwalo Bata takes it on the inside, plays Sibu Javu. That man is electric with ball in hand, but looks a little bit isolated here. Lucky to come away with the ball. Dean Stokes playing Patini. Patini only knows one direction, but he's met well by the Northwood defence. Ball's going through both legs of Stokes and O'Connell, and things just look a little rushed here. And wow, comedy of errors here. Selborne just needing to slow things down here, Garen.
Yeah, both sides just making some unforced errors there today, unfortunately. So not the best spectacle at the moment. Both sides need to just calm down and play what's in front of them. Also just forcing it a bit too hard at the moment. Obviously everything to play for. Score being 14 points to 12 to Selborne College. But there's still plenty of time this half. Well over 20 minutes. But Northwood, I don't know, seem to be running out of legs maybe a little bit. No one seemed to want the ball in the 10 slot. And when they did clear, it wasn't a very good exit. And that allowed Selborne to counter.
The men in the beer tent don't seem to be too worried about the current affairs here, Garen. But
not even watching the game.
Old boys with their ties and parents supporting here. This is the Great PE Festival, brought to you by School Sport Live and proudly sponsored by Standard Bank. Beautiful day out and good game of rugby so far. Second half has seen Northwood really apply some pressure here.
Bit of a delay here with some injuries on the field, and we're going to reset for a scrum here. Selborne ball just inside the Northwood half. Both sides, as we said earlier, making quite a few errors, and we're hoping that'll tidy up as the game moves on. This is their second game in the space of 2 days, so fatigue might be an issue, and the bench might become a very important factor today, which I can see Selborne got quite a few of their bench boys on there already, and there's a few of the Northwood boys on off the bench, and so hopefully that should add some...
For the folks back home, Garen, rolling substitutions allow you to bring on players at will, and some of that can be very strategically used by the coach to rest players and then bring them back on. So one way of maintaining two matches over a short space of time.
It's very helpful this early on in the season for us. These are almost like trial games. I mean, I'm coaching on a 14 level, and it's always, you don't really know the boys too well, so it's good to be able to do that and try different positions and different players out, and gives us more of a good overview of what we have to work with for the season ahead.
It also serves as a slap on the hand if a boy does something wrong, and you can come in.
You're off.
You're off. Think about what you've done, and I might play you a little later. But we get things underway here with Northwood scrum, just over the 10 metre.
Cornelius with the put in there. Bit of jostling with the 9 from Selborne. Number 20 breaks on the back of the scrum. Intercepted from Selborne again.
Masters has been turning the ball over all day as O'Connell looks for a box. He had his backline ready to receive there, and maybe not the best option. I still think someone look a little bit rushed in decision making.
Yeah, good peel off the back of the scrum there from Willa Chininga, the try scorer from earlier.
O'Connell feeds it to Mapansela, who steps on the inside. O'Connell looking to play this Raiden Masters, takes it up to the 10 metre. O'Connell to Pateni. Pateni takes it forward. Back to Coles. Coles looks for some territorial gain. And a good raking boot there. Is it going to find the corner or just over the line and fielded by Northwood?
Very high risk game there. I thought he was going to dot that down and go out for the 22, but he decided to run it and got held up there for the Selborne boys. Northwood under massive pressure here at the moment. Not the best decision, that. And looking to do a little pick and go and try and set the pods up there so the boys can get the 10 back into the slot for the clearance. Definitely a high-risk game here from the Northwood boys, trying to run it out their own 22, actually off their own try line. But they've got their 10 back in the slot, and he's going to try and exit.
Oh, great try.
My word.
Can it be? Dean Stokes with a little bit of a charge down, not deemed to be offsides because of a charge down ball, straight into the hands of O'Connell, and it could be his birthday. He's so lucky. That was a gift wrapped up and given to him. Look at this hard work done by Dean Stokes as he great charge down, and O'Connell already there to
yeah, luck of the bounce really favouring the Selborne number 20 there, but as I said earlier, Northwood should never have been running their ball from their own try line, and unfortunately they've had to suffer the consequences of possibly getting 7 points against them.
Well, Garen, all started with Coles looking for the left-hand corner there, using the wind to his advantage, and then the follow-up was what was really important. They put pressure on the back three, not allowing them to think clearly and maybe execute properly. So
yeah, there's definitely the Northwood guys are looking a little bit rattled the last 5 minutes. The decision making has been questionable, and
great strike there by Warwick Day.
Day adds 2 points to the tally, which takes us up to 21 points to 12. Selborne lead Northwood here on this fine Saturday afternoon.
Garen, what would your advice be to Northwood now? Conceding a few points, they came out firing, looking very dangerous in attack. What would you be telling the boys?
I think just whatever they did earlier, do it again, because they've got to pick the game up here. Here we are, the fullback, Shane Denihidze with the kickoff, and unfortunately he's about a metre short. The ref is playing on for now. That's interesting. Doesn't look like it went full 10, but he's carrying on. Yeah, the ref just says to the coaches there that he says play on. Selborne contesting the ruck time. Out to Van Hazen. Back in the pocket, double pocket. Trying to get the space out wide here. Puts the gas burners on. Needs to get the pass away. Great run there from number 13, Majola, who pops back inside to number 11, Keen Fourie. Fantastic try from Northwood. We just called it there, John. They asked me what they should do. I said, do what you did earlier, and what do you know? Fantastic result here for the Northwood boys coming down the left-hand side here. Keen Fourie, number 11, scoring an excellent try. Great support line. All the work done there by the centre, Lina Majola, which you'll see now in the replay. You'll see how he breaks the line. So a little pop back in the pocket from number 2, and again, and just using this width out here on the left-hand side. And Majola puts the burners on here. And looking for the offload, and his timing of his pass was perfect.
Beautiful.
To Fourie, and Fourie finished off with a great movement there. Well done, Northwood, keeping this game alive. Bit of a showboat try time there, but thank goodness he didn't drop it.
It all started though, Garen, with the kickoff not going to hand, and then almost Selborne's defence pressing in a little bit too tightly, and having to backtrack and chase.
People don't realise how important the kickoffs are, John. It's become a massive part of the game, especially professionally. You can see, and even at schoolboy level, to try and collect your own kickoff or to at least secure one makes a huge difference. And here we have Selborne again looking to kick off. This game's all to play for. Selborne leading 21 points to 19. Northwood got their tails up after that last little frally.
Coles with the kickoff. He goes deep.
Oh.
And was that a knock-on?
Yeah.
And
just as we speak the boys up, they make a silly little error inside their 22 and give advantage back to Selborne College.
Again, kickoffs being so important. Will this cost Northwood?
We could write a book, Jono.
Siyabonga Sitola, yes, you're right. Sheesh, what a try. It really was indeed. And Luke Grimlaldi, that man has got wheels. He's a bit young for wheels as a schoolboy.
And Jason Daniel says, what a try. This is some of the best play from Northwood I've seen. Pico Sabala is number 2. So Selborne scrum just inside the Northwood 22.
Connell looking to find Coles. Coles takes it up with a little chip ahead. This is an interesting move. Has it bounced in favour? No. It's fielded by Northwood, and play will be taken to a 22 dropout there.
Yeah, not too
sure. A little bit of confusion going on there. But
Selborne boys trying to argue with the ref. I think Yeah, definitely at 22. So Northwood looking to clear their lines here. They just need to, get some spring back into their step. They just seem to go through such highs and then such huge lows where they're conceding too many points. So ideally for them, get a nice long ball down, get their chase lines in play, and try and put Selborne under pressure. Here we go.
Sibu Java under this, lets it bounce, but fields it up, and he can step. He's looking for some space, but he's met well. Some clean out needed there by Selborne. Connell looking for the short side, but opts to go with Pateni. Pateni goes one way and makes some good meters.
Maori sidestep.
There we go. Cole's pushing it wide, and Kokongobe finding the ball but knocks it forward. Unforced errors here, and yeah, I don't know what to say, Garen. I think Selborne just their own worst, but I think both sides their own worst enemies at the moment.
There's such highs and lows, Jono. I mean, there's such impressive play out here, and then suddenly they just sort of lose concentration for a few seconds, and starts looking like mine, the 14 side today, where their hands let them down for most of the game. But as I said earlier, everything to play for here. First knock on there was by Selborne, so it's Northwood ball.
Well, the game before, the previous game was St Andrews versus Jeppe, and 1 point in it, and it really came down to the side that made the least mistakes. So what can Northwood cook up here? The wind has seemed to have picked up a little bit. It's pushing down to the left, as you see, the left corner. Selborne has tried to turn the defence and play into that corner.
Oh, the wind definitely picking up here, Jono. They're trying to push that ball back into that top right corner. Yesterday it was, on Thursday rather, it was blowing down to this left-hand corner as we look at the field, which is known as Kerwin corner. And a lot of teams that use that effectively came away with wins. And today it looks like it's that top left corner near Castle Corner there, near the beer tent, which is the place to be if you're looking to play some winning rugby today. So yeah, you can see Northwood up against it, the wind in their faces, and they're trying to clear their lines. At 8 there, looks like a reserve, 8th man on, Willa Chininga. And he's been helped at the forwards there with Mfakadola, and Ndlovu and Mpendu in the loose forwards. And here we go, Cornelius. Out to Makaza. Little pop ball to the centre, Masira. And Selborne holding him up in the tackle. They're looking for a turnover ball again. Ref called maul. And they collapse it. Well done, Selborne. Looking for the turnover, which they collected, and they'll have their scrum down halfway into the Northwood half.
Good defensive effort there by Damon O'Connell, and was supported by Dean Stokes. He's done well coming on, and yeah, Goosen's been off the field, and has that had a big impact? Who knows? I think some of the reserves have done really well, but I think it's more how the team is playing as a collective than an individual. But Masters doing well at the back. Mapansela doing well.
Your other big ball carrier, was it Van Vreeden? Is he injured?
Yeah, he's injured against Jeppe. He took a really bad knock, and I think they're just playing it safe with him. But there's an interesting formation here just right of the scrum. As we reset and try and get a clean feed here. The whole, if we can get a shot of it, the whole backline is formed almost in a diamond shape on the right hand side of the scrum. We've got the number 9 come back on the field as a wing, Josh Roberts. And going backwards here at the scrum, but Raiden Masters picks it up and goes on the short side. Connell arranging his forwards and plays it to Pateni again. He's a short, stocky young man, and he takes play just over the 10-meter line. Jared Taylor lining up for a run, and he's well met. Two defenders there. I think they're trying to build a momentum here. Pateni again finds some space. He's got such a low center of gravity, difficult to take down. Connell looking for options. He plays Diani, who takes it forward. It's a good clean there by Tonkin, but it looks like the ball has slipped out, and knock on there to Selborne. Not much going on there. With 10 minutes to go, we need to maybe up the ante here.
Yeah, all to play for you, Jono. 10 minutes to go, just under 10 minutes. And as you said earlier, I think the team that's going to make the least mistakes will take this one today. At the moment there, it looks like Northwood stripped it in the tackle there and then knocked on, unfortunately. So it was on for them to play. But just another small error is costing them field position here today. Another Selborne boy down with an injury there. Team's getting a chance for a bit of a breather. I think it's running time today, Jono, so the clock does not stop. Obviously, we're up against the clock today with matches starting. As the one ends, the next one starts. And so the ref has to play on, even if there is serious injury. But luckily, nothing here at the moment.
A little bit of magic in that ice and water, Garen, as Grant Pretoria shrugs off, and he's assisted there by Kasi Vanamava, the physio for the first team.
Kasi's still working hard around the field there. Good for weight loss, I believe. All right, scrum down, Selborne ball on the Northwood 10-metre line.
Connell, they reset this formation again on the right-hand side I was talking about earlier. And Connell's going to play. There's actually no one on the left-hand side of the scrum. And they go right this time. Mapansela misses the ball, but ref calls a knock-on. Disappointing passage of play from both sides.
There's absolutely no excuses, Jono. Perfect weather, clear hair, and the guys, there's been too many drop balls for first-team level. So, yeah, I know it's early season and stuff, but yeah, it's definitely made the game a bit disjointed. Definitely the skills coaches are going to kick into play next week, I think, even though it's another week of holiday for all the public schools or the government schools. I'm sure there'll be some hard sessions going out there during the week to try and, you know, get things back on track as the season kicks off in about 2 weeks' time. So scrum down for Northwood, pretty much on their 10-metre line. Luke Cornelius with the put-in. Options left and right behind him. Selborne 9 giving a bit of hassles there. The pick from the base by number 22, Corbin Getkada. Looking to set it up in the midfield here. Good take up there by Chininga. Out to a big man here, but met hard by the Selborne defense.
Good tackle there by Grant Pretorius.
Just slowing the ball down a bit there for Northwood. Out to Van Hazen, trying to get some width. Beautiful dancing feet there from the, looks like the centre. Recycling down the right-hand side, little show and go. Selborne guys falling for that. Need to recycle that quickly, still slowing the ball down. Back out to Janinga with the carry. Selborne guys not committing too much to the ruck time. And little grub it through. This could work out well for them, or unfortunately just mistimed that pickup. And Selborne regather.
Well saved there by Warwick Day. And Selborne need to regroup here. Dylan Minor taking it forward, and he shrugs his opponent aside. Connell trying to conduct affairs here, but Coles opts to play back into Northwood's territory, and Northwood with the counter-attack.
This is where the decision making needs to pay off here. They've got options on that right hand side here. Inside pass. This could be on for them. Great little side step. That looks like it's Chininga. Again, this could be his second try for today. A great breaker there by Northwood, really against the run of play. Selborne pushing that ball down into their half. And a great counter for the Northwood backs. And it's Shane Dinhidza with a fantastic solo effort. Running a full 50 metres of the field. In and out. Little shimmy, little goose step. And broke away from the Selborne defenders. Here's the replay coming up. You see the boys at a big 360 at the back there from number 14. That's Salim Nzana. And he looks for the inside ball. And there he is popping into Willa Chininga. And a great little step from the big man. Not often you see that against a fullback. And finished it off in style under the poles. Taking Northwood to a score of 24, Selborne 21 with under 5 minutes to play. And unfortunately, Jono, this reminds me of yesterday's game, or Thursday's game, when Jeppy came back and won it against Selborne in overtime. And
Yeah, again, it comes down to hunger, I think, and Northwood now stepping it up, and what a great counter-attack. Maybe Selborne's defensive line's not coming up together, and looking a little bit lackluster here. Maybe this will spark them into a little bit of a counter.
Yeah, we're looking forward to a great last 3.5 minutes here.
Coles with the restart.
He overcooked it.
Frustration in that kickoff, maybe. Overcooks it. Win carrying it right over into touch, and so scrum back on the halfway line. Not the start that Selborne's wanting. And 26-21, Northwood lead here at the Grey Rugby Festival.
Yeah, Selborne definitely need their senior players to step up now and take charge, and just calm heads here. Need some calm heads in the back here. The boys' heads are looking a bit down. The captain needs to step up and get the guys geared up for the last 10, or rather last 3 minutes we have of play. Northwood ball on the halfway line. I think the clever play would be to go for position, put it down in the corner, and let Selborne run it back from their half. But I think we've been caught out many times this weekend of fantastic schoolboy rugby that the guys are here to play. JP against Selborne a few days ago, when they had many penalties, they could have gone for poles. They tapped and went, and they kept the game alive. And Northwood might just have that in their arsenal as well. Scrum on the halfway. Cornelius to put in. Options left and right, picked by the 8. Great run again from number 22. Corbin get cutter. Blind side's open here, the short side. Out to number 6, Mpendu. He pops it to number 13, Majola. Who puts a little grubber through. And unfortunately, but too much weight on that, and the Selborne guys dot down behind the poles. Young Coles put the ball down behind, and they are now trying to speed the game up. They know they're up against the clock. Here's the replay coming up. So the option was on the wide. He tries a little grub it through, and might not have been the best option. And Coles back in defense.
Coles with the kick has gone deep up the middle of the field, and
picked up by Makaza. What have Northwood got? Anything more from the back? Fantastic effort just now. They just need to hold the ball for the next 2 minutes. Little pick and drive. Just protect the ball. Selborne to do whatever they can to get their hands on that ball. Northwood just looking to slow it down. The call must have come from the bench. Just pick and go, pick and go. The backs do not look like they want it. This is where the forwards have to grind now. Get through this one. Pick and go from the big prop forward, Ryan Francis. Oh, unfortunately,
yeah,
I think it was a bit of holding on the ground, the ref said, but it looked like he ranged his own player, the big man.
Going into that's sorry to interrupt. It's a type of play that you do maybe the last 10 seconds of the game, maybe to push that out at 2 minutes to go. But Selborne got one more chance here to maybe do what was done to them by Jeppy.
Clinch it at the death. They have a line out halfway into the 22 of Northwood. Great kick there by Day, put it out.
It's got to be asked, is Goosen been sorely missed here as one of the battering rams? We saw in the first half how they dominated possession and got good go-forward ball. And Patini with the feed now, plays Tonkin in the front, and they look for a drive here.
Huge 30 seconds coming up now. Massive 30 seconds. Big line-out drive on the call here.
They're getting good go-forward ball here, and are they going to go all the way? Looks like there's a bit of a collapse.
Ref's got his arm out for penalty.
They need to just maintain composure here. They play Taylor. Taylor goes over.
Correct.
Taylor's over!
Try time.
There's the battering ram we were looking for. Taylor with the try.
When Goosen's off, just bring up Taylor. Big boy stepped up there. Fantastic effort, Selborne. And that was almost at the death on the 30-minute time.
As we look at the replay here, it was a great maul from the line out, and Taylor just going in low. Very, very difficult man to stop. And I think he knew he had that in the bag before he got the ball.
So there's a kick to win it here. Young Day stepping up to get the result for Selborne College. Last kick of the game, wins pretty much at his back. Pick a point behind the poles. Head down, follow through, young man.
This is a little bit of BMT needed from Warwick Day.
So the game is over. Scoreline Selborne 26, Northwood 26. With young Warwick Day with the final kick of the game to try and win the game for Selborne College.
Hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen. Strike is good. It's over! Selborne take it at the death.
Sapona Babuna.
Northwood, understandably so, will be devastated with this. The last 30 seconds of the game, Selborne decide to take it into the corner, drive it up, and final score 28-26. A little bit of a Houdini act here from Selborne, and this is great sights here. School Sport Live brought to you by Standard Bank. We're at the Grey Rugby Festival. Your man of the match, Karen.
You know what? Coulson who went off, I think the big man stepped up in his absence. Was young Taylor who scored that final try. I know the other guys like Masters did wonders at the back of the line there, but I think I'll give it to Taylor just in that high pressure run he had at the end there and finish it off with a try on the final whistle. So a great way to end this penultimate game here at the Grey Rugby Festival. Selborne College 28, Northwood 26. Well done, Selborne. Unlucky Northwood, and I'm sure we'll see you guys back here next year to do battle.
Plays it out to
And here goes the majestic Kane Fulita. Great run by Nombakuza. Try! Willie Rose. Oh, what a moment and what a start. Iemand ook baie vaardig trap. Ingehalu still going. Niven Peterson. Oh, what an amazing try.
Into Monday with the crucial tackle.
Does he have the distance and the direction?
Does indeed. Fantastic. The bashes go up.